Here we go. Welcome back. Another day, and we're going to keep adding on. And I know sometimes it feels like you're climbing a mountain here. We keep adding things. Things get a little more difficult, but as you see in the picture, help each other out. And you know, it's not as risky as climbing a mountain. If we make a mistake here, it's not that big of a deal. Those people don't have any ropes attached, so they might be in a little danger. But help each other out. Don't be afraid to fail, and just keep on plucking away. All right. So, learning target number 3, I can solve multi-step equations before I move on. Remember, you can always pause, go back, whatever you need to do, because I'm going to be cooking pretty fast here. I like to keep this recording short for you. All right, so here we go. We just have 2 additional steps today. You can see number 1 and number 2 there. The first one is distribution. The reason we know that, or the identifier every single time, just about, is those parentheses. So attack those first. Remember, PEMDAS. All right. So here we go. I'm going to distribute that 3, and you remember the distribution. It has to go to everything. So that's 3 times x plus 3 times 4 is 12 equals, and I'm going to go back to that because I like it, 3x plus 11. Now, combining like terms, I don't have that in this particular problem, so I'm not going to get to that right now. But we still want to, as we get to number 3 here, get variables on one side. And the hint that I gave you yesterday was take the smaller one and to the bigger one. Now there's a tie there, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to go minus 3x, and that gives me a 0. That gives me a 12, and those are gone. That gives me 11, and I get 12 equals 11. Well, you know, I wasn't really expecting that to happen, but I knew I didn't want to take it off because that can happen. And if you ask yourself, does 12 equal 11? No, that is not true. Not true, which technically I guess would make it a lie. But that means if it's not true, then there is no solution. None. You can put this empty set symbol there. That means no solution also, which means there is no number that I can put in for x that will make that thing true. Not a single one in the whole entire universe. No number I can put in there that will make it true. Okay, moving on. So, I do not have, same list, I do not have distribution. We don't see any parentheses, but I do want to combine like terms now. So like terms, I have a couple here. I have minus 9 and a plus 5. Now, I like to circle the sign in front. I can combine those. They are on the same side. I do not have to move one to the other. I can just like smush them together. So what is negative 5? You can rearrange if you want. I'll just do that. What if I did this? 16. You don't have to do that, but okay, so negative 9 and 5 is negative 4x minus 4 equals 16. And once I get to here, I'm back to my 2-step territory. Should be almost automatic by now. 4x equals 20. Divide by negative 4. Watch out for those negative signs again. X equals negative 5. And I am feeling pretty good about that answer right there. All right, so now the next one, this looks difficult, but just follow the steps. That looks like a big, long, mean old thing. Follow the steps. Okay, we got them right here. Distribute. Do I see any parentheses? I do, so let's take care of those. Just rewrite the whole thing. It's like rewriting a sentence. I like to draw in the little lines for distribution. equals, now be careful with these negatives. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Here's where people would make a mistake. I can almost guarantee it. Negative 2 times negative 10 is a positive 20. Please don't miss that. People miss that a lot. And then I still have the plus 10. Okay, distributed, done, parentheses, gone. Combine like terms. Let's see if I can switch colors up a little bit here. Combine like terms. So let's see, what are like terms? Well, there's some like terms, and they're on the same side here. Okay, so that means I can have a 7x. I still have the 12. And do I have like terms over here? Nothing to go with the x, so I'm just going to keep that. And I have plus 30. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting really close. Okay, other hint I gave the other day. Here it is. Bring the smaller coefficient. Negative 2 is smaller than 7. Bring this one over to there. So I'm going to go plus 2x and plus 2x. 9x. Drop the 12 down. Still got that going on. And nothing. And 30. Now we're down to our 2-step. I'm down to here now. Sorry, I wasn't checking along, but I'm down to add and subtract. So minus 12. And the more you do of these, the better and more efficient you're going to get. You'll be able to just whiz through these even if they're long like that. So I have 9x equals 18. Wow, that's looking good. Because I know 9 goes into 18. X is 2. And I can go back and check that answer if I want, but I'm feeling pretty good about that. And there you go. Voila.